Okay, I welcome once again all the participants in this journey of learning or community organization, community work, and social action. In this week 6, we are discussing about the community organization, and today's lecture is about the scope and its applicability and its principles. So let's first talk about its scope and its where it is applied. All right. So taking into account this scope, so it could be applied to from the context of the community types, so it could be applied to the any villages and to the cities, to the metropolitan city, service and distributing communities like then community focused on specific industry, service sector, community organization foster collaboration, supposed to workforce and improves the quality of services provided. So it could be applied to such communities as well, which is many a time the industries has also established their own colonies and all, and even all the government agencies having their own colonies, like whether it is BHEL or GAIL, or taking any Navratna or any even with the Tata and all. So they have their own industrial areas or industrial cities. So these cities actually again you could apply their even it is at the larger perspective, even at the micro perspective for within the organization, even that, because every organization is the constituted of the humans. So there are a lot you can do as a community organizer there, because you have all the understanding of human behavior, human perspective, and then how to organize them, because once they organize, it is going to be a beneficial for the whole overall that industry and company. So industrial communities for that way, educational political centers. So in communities focused on education, like university or towns, there are other many universities also having a township or political or the capital community organization actually promotes the civic engagement, empower stakeholders to participate, and then facilitate them to problem solving in complex social changes. So anywhere it could be applied from human activities perspective. It could be applied in any a political activity. That is what one of the very fundamental aspect of the community organization, taking help of the social action, right? So for by organizing communities, people are empowered and they can take action, they can take they develop the political resources, political awareness, right? So this is another arena where the community organization can work. Then art is also like one area in community organization foster creativity, or giving the space for expression, because art is one very nice way of coming out with the expressions or catharsis even. So community organization also do wonders with the help of the art, as well as of the communities who are involved into this art and crafts kind of the activities. So even the craftsmen's community, so the community organization, they work with them to make them realize their power, to make them realize their strength, and assist them in getting some kind of the benefits from the government, or for them to mobilize the resources or to channelize them towards the market. Then about the education and the economic life. So these are some human activity perspective where, or the context where the community organization can work, and these are some scope area. Coming to the further, it's about the correctional field. In the correctional field also, social worker actually engage with correctional institutions to support rehabilitation and reintegrate into the society. So rehabilitation center actually organize number of the group activities if it actually work for the benefit of their inhabitants, because we lack good correctional or rehabilitation centers in our country. We need more and more, because we see that how the drug addiction and other kind of the addiction has been increased. So we need more and more de-addiction centers required and rehabilitation centers required, where the social worker, community organizer, group worker can do a lot and can benefit their life, bring them back into their normal lives. And then roads and housing areas, like community organization advocate for to improve the infrastructure of their communities. They can also work for the recreation, cultural development. Taking help of the recreational activities to organize the communities. One is one very important aspect. and also organizing recreational and cultural activities to strengthen and bonds the foster a sense of community. And I mean, taking help of this recreational cultural activities to create bonds, as well as also, you know, developing these kind of the activities also enables the community member to one is to, coordination, another is also the kind of giving the strength, a kind of different skills, a kind of recreational things, right, where the committee member do enjoy and develop the skills. Maybe some of them could be very good, and then they could start their own kind of the livelihood from those arts and crafts. Then social services and community development, community organization and industry that I have already discussed. Community organization also helps it. This is again very important, crime controlling. How come? Actually, a neighborhood watch program is normally is common phenomena, particularly in the rural areas. If you see that, even in the urban areas, so the community which is more joint, more having a good collaboration, good networking. So they have some kind of the neighborhood watch means if there any kind of the threat is there, so the members of the community they come forward and they volunteers, and then they do started this neighborhood watch, maybe in the villages near any kind of the forest and all. To protect from the animals, they have some this kind of the neighborhood watch where the members volunteered from the different houses, and they in the night they actually do watch for the safety of the whole village. So it's again, it could be possible only when the committee first thing is to identify the problem. Second thing was they develop this kind of the coordination among them, right? If it is not so, as a committee organizer, you have to do that. So not only into that, but into the crime controlling also. So a neighborhood watch program is actually established where residents want volunteers to keep an eye on the suspicious activities. They reduce crime rates by actually increasing vigilance and cooperation with the local law enforcements. Regular community police meetings are lead to discuss city issues and crime prevention tips could be there. So this is crime controlling is one way, one thing the other community organization can do. Human resource development. Definitely we have discussed that in the community organization, we are concerned about the empowerment, we are concerned about the capacity building. So this could be possible through providing some kind of the trainings, and then enhance their work. So by these, we actually, as a community organizer or as a social worker, we enhance their capacity and we develop the human resource. See, humans and the population, taking it kindly take it as a positive. If it is manageable and if it became a resource, it's always a book for any community or any nation, right? Poverty alleviation, but definitely there should be some kind of the wages has to be adopted to not go beyond that this resources cannot meet the level of the population. That's totally okay. But whoever had born, so every human that who has come on this earth, that is the responsibility of the welfare state to take care of them. And if not only by the state, but also by some organizations or some resource persons or some kind of an experts like you people, right? So take care of those every human and develop them as in resources. So once they develop as in resources, they became the asset for any community, any nation, right? Then poverty alleviation. Poverty alleviation also community organization, have set up of the number of activities like microfinance, SHUs and all. Through that poverty alleviation program can be successful through the community participation, rising the community feeling. This is another very important role of the community organizer, and then scope area of the community organization, that rising the community feeling. This community feeling required and very important part of the success of any programs and policies in any community, right? Until there is no community feeling, no one would participate and participate in that way. That is enthusiasm, not. So that enthusiasm, that motivation is important, and that could be possible only with the communities having that level of community feeling. All right. So, and then also preservation of community interests and solidarity. A local advocacy group is formed to oppose the construction of factory maybe that could pollute nearby river. So community interest and solidarity do a lot, because once you see that something is not good for your community, you can actually advocate for that. This could possible only once the community identify their strength, identify there are someone to advocate on behalf of them sometime, or their leaders are so capable enough to advocate on behalf of them. So as a community organizer or as a social worker, you can develop this strength among them, develop the leadership among them, advocate sometime on behalf of them, right? And then fulfillment of the basic human needs. Fulfillment of basic human needs, like basic human needs are what, like roti kapda or makan. That is what, like so the basic human needs are like the food, um belongingness is also one very important basic requirement of human needs, as per the Maslow hierarchy of need, of you see that, all right? So so community organization partners or like NGOs to set up for the local or the bank, and some kind of they can establish the local organization, mini organization. Actually, they distributed the foods in the at the time of crisis, even at the time of the corona. So that is one of the basic need. Even water, clothing during winters. A lot of the NGOs, particularly the community based organization or volunteers, they distributed the clothes during winters. They collected the clothes from the house and distributed to the house lot. So these are actually trying to fulfill the basic needs of the community where it is required. Although that need to be more organized way, then we could call it as a more professional, right? So just collecting the things and distributing to the haves not is okay. It's totally acceptable and so important. But being a professional social worker, we have to more organize this whole every activity, right? And like one very good example, like Goosh, they have do it very in a very right manner. So they have they actually preserve and keep the dignity of the community, as well as they distributed the things to them. So preserving and safe, putting the safety of the dignity of the community is also important, taking into account, right? So, and then the proper use of the community resources. See, in a rural areas, there community organizers work with the residents to build or share maybe the irrigation activities and all. There are certain resources available, but the only thing is to channelize them, identify them, and then accordingly distribute them. So the project maybe could any kind of the project that will show fair distribution of water, prevents waste, and improve crop yields for the whole community. So any organization, they can do it for the whole community, removing social. So that way, the wastage of water could be there, or every time there's a conflicts is happened in the rural areas around the water things and the sharing in the water. So by organizing these activities, it could be reduced and maximum benefits could be taken out from the minimum resources. Then removing social disorganization. See, if any kind of a disorganization happen in any community, so it means disequilibrium is coming to be there. The kind of changes which is required is difficult to bring to that community. So, as a community organizer, and this is another very important scope area, where the community has to be reorganized and then organized, right? Now, these are the some main concepts of the community organization: that power, here the ability to make something happen, that is one the power. And the way to build a power is by getting people to understand the sources of their social and political problem, that they actually devise solutions, so strategies, or taken leadership and move to action through the campaign that we concrete changes. Relationship building is also important aspect of the community organization. Then leadership development. Without a leadership, any program is cannot be considered to be successful, because that is without leader there's a lot of confusion arises, path is not clear, not I mean everyone tries to be become leader, also the conflict arises. Next, about the committee organization is concerned about the political education, because we have concern about the advocacy, empowerment, and also political education is one concern area of the committee organization. Then strategies, that is overall approaches to achieve objectives. So the strategy has to be developed by the committee members itself. So that is what the prime strategy. Then mobilization is essential power process of people, actually moving people towards action. So mobilization is what? Putting humans, putting people, putting committee member to get some into action, right? And what is action? Action is the final thing. That is where the community organized to get their goals through the defined process. Okay. And then winning. Organizing focus on winning is about it. It results in positive, concrete changes in the people's lives, right? Community organization should run a winnable strategy campaign drives ways. So try to committee organization. This concept is says that develop that kind of strategy, which is the win-win approach. Means the committee has to win, even they are not getting the goal at large, but at least the small objective they must get by at the time of their process. So as if the process here is so important, right? Movement hold building. So in movement building groups use their resources, encourage in broader social justice activities that are not solely connected to available campus on the self-interest of the committee members. Then evaluation is one very important aspect of the community organization. So overall, it involves reviewing and analyzing experiences or activities to enhance learning, improve performances, and foster personal and team development. After analyzing all these points. Now, next point or next aspect of this today's lecture is about ideological background and value orientation of community organization. So, community organization derives from a unique frame of references, the nature which is based on actually particular value organization is having. And as a social work, the focus of community organization practice is also guided by a system of personal and professional values, right? So, and then we can see quite clearly that community organization is a method of social work practice, is value oriented and dedicated to the implementation of those goals which are implicit in the value orientation of the social work profession. So it takes all the value system of the social work, right? Like the advocacy, social justice, so and so forth. And as well as the personal value system, maybe every human is having their own personal value system along with the value system of that community. That is the cultural value system of the community where you are going to work. As well as you also have to keep in mind the value system of your organization. Every organization have also having their own working value system. So you have to also adhere those value system, right? And also the value system of the nation in large. So where you belong to, or where maybe the community belongs to, where you are working. Maybe in future you will get chance to work in some other country. So you also have to understand the value and the cultural aspect and ethical responsibility of yours to understand the cultural things of that country as well, right? So your concern is the community. So overall, community organization is a technique for obtaining the consciousness concerning both the values that most important for the common welfare of the, but means of obtaining them, right? So value is a very prime of the community organization, because your principles, your objectives are all based on the value system. The value orientation of the community organization as of all social work methods, the value orientation of community organization as of all social work methods derives from acceptance of certain basic concepts and principles as a fundamental or foundational to the work of to work with the people at any level. So moving ahead, so the core value that reflects in the definition of the social work are maybe the human rights, human dignity, integrity, and competence, social justice, so and so forth. So these are the some fundamental value system of social work in general. So to the community organization, like the social justice, collaboration, empowerment, sustainability. So collaboration here is the very important value system of the community organization, because community organization emphasizing building a partnership and working together to achieve common goals and recognize the collective action is essential for tackling complex social problems. Sustainability is again very important value system. Whatever the program you are going with, or even you're working with any community, you have to develop that kind of the programs or plan for that kind of the process where the things became more sustainable. Empowerment is the again very important value system, because in this empowering residents to take control of their own lives. So it actually promotes the self-reliant, and this self-reliant is again an important value system of the community work. And then social justice, as a community organization derives from a unique frame of reference. So where the is based primarily on the value system. So as Ross has actually in his article of faith given the value orientation of community organization, like essential dignity and worth of the individual is important. Means every individual is having their own worth and dignity, so to the community as well. Individual's potential and resources for managing his or her own life. So we have to believe in this value system that individual is having all the capacity to taking their care and to manage their resources, right? Just to help them or guide them to identify their strength, identify their resources, helping in the mobilizing of the resources and utilizing of the resources at the optimum level. And then importance of freedom to express one's individuality. So every individual and so to the community is having this right to show their own individuality. Means you should not impose some kind of the things to the community or to the individual. So this is right, this is wrong. No, you should not be come with any kind of the judgmental aspect, because you have to accept whatever the community or the individual is coming with their own individuality, because they love their own individuality, right? Every individual is different with having a lot of capacities and capabilities, great capacity of for growth within all such social beings, individual right to basic physical necessities. So this is what the great capacity for growth within all such. There are everyone is having some kind of the capacity. So to the community as well, individuals need to struggle and strive to improve his or her whole life and environment. So as like the community, every community is actually working hard to meet the demands of the external environment or from the coming from the inner environment. So every community actually trying to make a balance between the demands from outside and demands from inside, right? This is what every community is having this power to make a balance. But thing is that if any community is shaky in managing this all because of the more conflicts, because of the more disorganization, so that time the community organization can intervene and then help them out to manage them and to organize them for the to make a balance between the demands coming out from the external environment as well as from the internal environment. Moving ahead, individuals' right to help in time and need and crisis. So, being part of any welfare community, it is their right that at the time of the emergency, at the time of the need, the state would come part and participate, or if not state, at least some philanthropist or the NGOs or CBOs would participate to support them in the crisis time. Importance of social organization, for which the individual feels responsible and which is responsive to individual feeling, need of a social climate that encourages individuals' growth and development, individuals' right and responsibility to participate in the affairs of his or her own community, practicability of discussion, conference, and consultation as method of solving individual and social problems, self-help as the essential base of any curriculum. So, self-help is the fundamental of social work. Actually, we have to create that environment for the individual to the growth to the whole community at any level. So they have developed a kind of self-worth, and because and mutual aid, I mean, develop this kind of the cooperation. So uh, they will actually having the in the at the time of requirement, they will self-help to each other. So if that is also actually giving birth to the sustainable development. So we see quite clearly that community organization is a method of social work practices value oriented and dedicated to the implementation of those goals which are implicit in the value orientation of the social work profession. As a method of a community organization strives to secure certain values, laden goals, right? This is all about today's session. I hope you understand the value system. You have understand the topic here, this ideological background, and then what we have discussed here is about the scope areas of the scope area of the community organization. Thank you so much.